Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Jaguars and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, divisional round Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think...
The Jags defense getting set to go here in this divisional round matchup. And one of their stalwarts all season long has been this man at corner.
And he was definitely a ball hawk last week. He had 2 interceptions in that game. That's going above and beyond for a defender. But it shows just how good he's been in shutting down the other guy's passing game.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. To throw, it's Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. This one complete to Coleman. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's first and goal. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 8 yards out. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. That's complete to the rookie from UCLA. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Their guys have the lead here in this first half. They'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Davis running right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. And after their guys were forced to punt a moment ago, they'll try to force one. Play action. Now it's Allen. Able to shake him off. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble.
What the hell was that?
No shortage of impressive numbers for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Coleman. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A first down carry for Davis. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Davis. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field. And he's
Good
got
route.
a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 10 yards. The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. On play action, Allen. And he will find his man, Sutton. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Up the middle to Davis. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. And he'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On play action, Allen. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. It's George. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Allen off the bootleg. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Shelton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Allen to throw once more. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Allen going to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Jags are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Jags defense back on the field for this next possession. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, Allen. He completes this to Sutton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try the right side here with Davis. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime Minks had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the gun, it's Allen. Fighting to stay upright. Allen, nifty footwork. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. And now they'll throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen now looks to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Jacksonville defense back onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Inside give to Davis.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. Allen.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 17. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 3 yards out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.